Hey, Jeff, do you know what type of podcast we are?
Well, we're not a history podcast.
That's correct. We're a comedy podcast. So any jokes, skits, or anything else we say is not reflective of our organizations, businesses, or any sponsors that we're associated with, even charities. So remind yourself, if you're offended, it's okay. It's just a joke.
Comic books, movies, growing up with Rokusuki. Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Man, that's something. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikinis and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again. Please, God, no. Remembering tales from the crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts. He wrote the scripts. All right here is no mystery. It's the history of bad. It's bad. It's the history of bad. So bad. It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad. It's bad. It's the history of bad. So bad. It's the history of bad ideas. Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 596.
I think so.
Okay, that sounds good.
Sounds right.
We don't have an outline today, so I'm going with that. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Brian.
Hey! Back to the normal summer staff.
Well, Jim got suspended.
Yeah, he did. Fucking Jim.
He sent me with a bribe, but I left it in the car.
That's okay.
Oh.
Sounds like a title for a show. Write that one down. Welcome, everybody.
We're all right on.
We are recovering from Super Cincy Expo at the Sharonville Convention Center this past week. It was a fun time.
That was an enjoyable convention.
It was. It's lighthearted, which helps. Do want to send a shout out to Gabe. He was one of the fans in attendance that was at pretty much every Family Feud, every trivia, the panels.
Yeah.
He did a great job, so we appreciate that. He even got a water bottle.
He did.
So that was nice. So yeah, it was a good time. And now I'm ready to be expo free for about a couple weeks. I may even fall asleep on the podcast. I'll be honest. I'm a little tired.
I'll wake you up.
Thank you. Because I was telling Jeff before he got here, Brian, that yesterday my wife's like, she was working, but I wasn't. And she's like, why don't you take the kids to Kings Island, which is the local amusement park? So I did. That was
a nice relaxing day.
It was, because there was nobody there. So we got to walk onto most of the roller coasters. At the same time, I realized that I am too old for roller coasters. Mm-hmm. It was rough. So, but there you go. So I'm here. Jeff, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Okay. Did Jim actually play golf tonight?
He said he did.
Wow. It rained a lot today.
Oh, yeah, it was raining all day, but...
My daughter plays sand volleyball just for fun, like the co-ed sand volleyball at that age. And I went to go watch them, my wife and I, and literally the whole sand was water. And so, and then the best part is after their game, the two of the people came out to like rake the sand and that, and they made it worse. They spread the water worse because it was like right by the net, like that whole big area, and like the backs were okay. Well, then they start spreading it. It's like that's not working.
Do they use a lower net for that age?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's like, we did like adult recreational beach volleyball, and I'm like, that net is way too high, and the sand is just, you sink in it.
Yes. So she did. So that group is league. Sorry, it's a rec league basically. It's 11 to 14. And it was really fun because like the parents were having fun, like the kids were all like just playing around. They didn't give a shit, and it's like, this is awesome. And I like sand volleyball. So my daughter really likes volleyball. So, but yeah, I just thought it was funny. It was just like, hey, let's go fix the sand. The water's not going to get sucked into the sand. It's not working. So, Brian, how are you?
I am okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Did Dr. Dana get over not winning the Super Mario run that we had?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
She was, by the time she went back home yesterday,
She was okay.
she was come to terms.
Okay. I'm not doing good with it.
Did you even attempt it?
I did 6 times. I died in the same spots 5 times. And then when I think I did complete it, it was like 6 minutes in one level.
Whoa.
We did a Super Mario run, Super Mario Brothers 3 level 1-1 run. 1984 is the record, wasn't it, or was it 17?
19
1984.
19.84 seconds.
Yep. So great book too. So there you go.
Is it?
I don't know. It's been a long time since I read it. So I did pick up a Nintendo Power when I was we were at the Super Cincy Expo, and it has Jeff's favorite movie, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, on it on the cover.
Well, it's for the video game version of the movie.
Yes, hit movie, hot game.
Wow.
So this is from 1991. Nintendo Power, for you youngins out there, was a magazine that came out every month from Nintendo and would give you reviews of all the Nintendo games coming out. There was a lot of things that did that. They had PlayStation had one, Game Informers, all the systems. They were a lot of fun back in the day to look at because you didn't have the internet to look at it. So they would have like, hey, how to beat this level, and they actually did a pretty good job. They would show the whole level. So,
yeah, that's where you would go to find your cheat codes and whatnot.
Yeah, and they would do reviews. So Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. They give it gets the cover, and then it shows you everything, and it shows you like all the villains to beat that were not in the movie, or if so, they were barely in the movie. Like Guy of Gisborne.
Yeah, Gisborne is in the movie.
Baron, the evil Baron. Mortinia. Oh, she's the witch.
She's the witch. I think
Okay.
they were all in the movie.
Okay. Yeah. So, and the sheriff obviously was in it. But why a spoon, cousin? But anyway, some other game, Rocking Cats. Let's see. Little Mermaid was coming out. And I kind of noticed, and Bill and Ted's Excellent Video Game Adventure.
Ooh.
Which did not get great reviews by Nintendo, which is rare because Nintendo would give pretty decent reviews to all their games.
B minus.
Pretty close. So this was right before the Super Nintendo came out. I'm trying to get to the page. They were trying to show the power of the Super Nintendo coming out later that year. Okay. And one of the things was you could have 3 sceneries in the background. You could have sky, a blue, or clouds, a mountain, and a sky.
And they would move independent of
Yes. That was a big deal. They also talked about how you could go around, like it would be you could go like move the camera around, like in Super Pilot Wings. So yeah, and then I'm going to try to find it here because there I wanted to show you the pixels or whatever they were at. Also in here they have Dick Tracy for the Game Boy.
I'll pass.
And Navy SEALs for the Game Boy.
Navy SEALs.
Ooh, Navy
For the
SEALs.
Game Boy?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone
I think
should.
That would be a hard game to play on the Game Boy.
Yeah.
Like any kind of like shoot. I don't know if it's like a shooting game, but
Let me know when you get the Nintendo Power that has the Virtual Boy in it.
I know, I was looking for that. Multiple scrolling backgrounds. This is for the Super Nintendo coming out. Rotation, showing an object and turning it around or even flipping it over as though it existed in the real world.
wow.
Animation, 60 times per second for smooth animation. While this is no different from the standard NES, the effect is quite dazzling seen in the high-resolution graphics.
High resolution of the SNES.
The Super NES has a resolution of 512 by 448 pixels. Characters can be as large as 128 by 128 pixels.
Wow.
So, just letting everybody know, it's going to be huge. I wonder how
I might get one of those when it comes out.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like I said, I got it just to show my kids and just to go walk down, memory lane here. I will say most of the Game Boy games are pretty similar, like all the action games over there. They're all pretty similar, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. So, anything you guys want to talk about?
I guess we should have our breath of silence.
Yeah.
George went.
Yep. Norm. Sad day. Died peacefully in his sleep at the age of 76.
Yep.
76 years young. Yeah, he was. Was it Jack Frost nipping at your toes? Yeah, let's get Jack Beard nipping at my liver or something like that. So yeah, Norm, great character. Cliff Cleveland's best friend. So, which is kind of surprising. He's still alive too. John Ratzenberg.
Wow.
Well, no, he's had a lot of health issues. Yeah. So,
but he's Pixar's good luck charm.
He is Pixar's good luck charm. Is Paul still alive? I hope so.
I don't think he is, but I might check that out. I think
Paul was one of my favorites too. I always liked him on it. But yeah, good old Norm. Did he do a lot after that?
He has been in a ton of stuff.
Has he?
Mostly like guest appearances or small one-offs or whatnot.
Okay.
I think he tried to have his own show. I was reading in one of the obituaries that a George Wendt show came out, but it only lasted like a month before they canceled it.
He was in House, the bad horror movie from 1985.
Oh, I thought you were like going to mean like the TV show
Doctor.
House. Did he have lupus?
He did have lupus. Strange Bedfellows.
Okay.
Man of the House with Chevy Chase and Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here. And Jason Sudeikis is related to him.
Yeah, it's his uncle.
Yep. Let's see here.
He has quite possibly one of my favorite lines to come out of a sitcom ever.
George Wendt?
Yep.
What's that?
Well, it's Norm. It's a dog eat dog world, and I'm wearing milk bone underwear.
That's right.
That's
a good one.
That is just that. I love that line so much. It's so funny.
He was also a Chicago. I forgot about the Chicago Superfans. That's right on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
He was on that a lot.
Paul Wilson is still alive.
He is?
Yes.
Nice. He was in Guilty by Suspicion and Mel Gibson's Forever Young. There you go. The George Wendt Show, which featured him as a garage mechanic with a radio show based on the NPR radio show Car Talk, ran through March through April of 95. So it did not do well. He starred as a killer in one of the last episodes of the TV series Columbo.
Yeah.
Wow.
How about that?
And this would be happy for Doug. He played a horse owner in the 1995 episode Strange Bedfellows. Horse Rich. Yeah. Oh, that's right. He was on Seinfeld, too.
He was.
That's the one with Corbin Burnson when they're on The Tonight Show.
Oh, okay.
And George was annoying Corbin. Hey, LA Law, what do you ever think about this case?
No, I do remember him from the Michael Keaton movie Gung Ho.
Yep. Let's see here. He was also a talent scout on Last Comic Standing season 6. So there you go. So yeah, good. Okay. He played a lot of in the 2010s. He was on Broadway a lot.
Yeah, he did do
it said he did. What's that?
He played Santa in Elf the Musical.
Yeah, and he did Edna Turnblatt in Hairspray.
Yep.
We haven't seen a Hairspray movie remake in a long time. I'm sure it's coming out, right?
Probably.
I hope
I mean,
not.
we only have, 2 versions of Hairspray?
I feel like there's more, though. It feels like a lot more. Or maybe they just played it all the time.
Well, they made the movie, and then they turned that into a play, and then they made a movie based on the musical.
George Wendt also was in season 9 of The Masked Singer. He was a moose.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So there you go. So good old George. So,
yeah.
Yeah. Jay Thomas was on that show too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then he
The Masked Singer?
No. Cheers. And then he pissed off Carla, Rhea Perlman, and he was killed off by his Aunt Boney.
Insulted Rhea Perlman,
yes.
And pissed off the writers and producers.
It was on the Stern Show, and he was like I would be married to her in real life because of what she looked like, and that did not sit well. I'm actually opening up some Oreos here.
S'moreos.
S'moreos.
That's right, S'moreos. Oh, they smell good.
Speaking of...
Now, these going to be too marshmallowy for you, Brian?
I I think that the graham cracker chocolate should be good.
Ooh, it's a good s'more, yo. S'more flavored. Smells too in there like s'more. I like it. It's the yellow cookie and then white and chocolate filling in the middle here.
It's more, I think, not the yellow cookie. Is this more of a graham cookie?
Oh, maybe a graham. That's right.
It is a graham flavored cookie.
That would make sense because of s'mores.
Well, I'll guess Brian really likes it because I really don't have a marshmallowy flavor to it at all.
Yeah, I'm not getting any of the marshmallow flavor.
There's a lot of chocolate.
I mean, there is a white cream in there, which I suppose is supposed to have some sort of marshmallow feel to it, but I might take a peep and put it in between the...
Brian, do we got some peeps for you this week?
No.
Okay, we can give you some.
No, Jesus is resting.
Okay, good call.
He's too busy to worry about candy right now.
These are pretty good. I like these.
I could eat a pack of these.
Yeah, these are really good.
I mean, I agree. Like, I don't think you get a lot of marshmallow with them, but it still tastes really good.
That's good for me, obviously, but because I feel like the marshmallow would have overwhelmed.
Do you just don't like marshmallows at all? Just as something
Not really. I mean, I don't like. I can take them or leave them, but I don't. So regular marshmallow, that's okay. But when it flavor add sugar to where it's something different, I don't like I don't like it.
What about add heat till it turns black?
Ugh. My daughter and my wife like that. Oh, I can't. I hate it. I hate it when you blacken the marshmallow in the fire. No.
It's got to catch fire before you can eat it.
You can catch fire and they blow it out right away. It doesn't blacken it then.
No.
My dog likes you over there. Molly's just laying there with you.
I think she realized that I needed a dog today.
Yes.
Yeah.
1 year?
1 year anniversary of one of our dogs that passed away today.
Yep. You got a tattoo?
I did not.
Oh, no.
Erica's got
yes.
I haven't gotten...
That's right.
I haven't gotten the paw print yet, but...
Yeah, because she got the paw print, right?
She got the nose print.
Nose print.
She got a nose print, and our dog's name was Rose. So she got a nose print and a flower tattoo. It's pretty cool.
If you want, you can bop Molly's nose anytime. She's used to it.
I'm not going to bop her nose. I'll boop it.
Boop it. How about boop?
Yeah, you missed an O in there.
Sorry. Boop.
Yeah.
Boop her nose. Molly's very good about that.
Yeah, it had quite a few dogs popping in work today, even though it rained, which we usually don't when it rains. People don't bring their dogs out, but I took that as a good sign, as the world told people that they need to bring their dogs in to see me.
And she's not even barking at you anymore.
No, she took her treat and then she laid down right next to me.
Yeah. Molly is a good dog. Yeah. As long as she doesn't,
when she's not barking.
Yes, that is true.
But that's all dogs.
Yes.
For the most part.
On a happier note, what did we watch this week? Anything?
I didn't have a whole lot of time with the expo this weekend, but
I agree.
I did catch up to Mobland on Paramount. Ooh, that is getting good.
It's just one season right now, right?
Yeah, it's 8 episodes so far is out.
Okay.
But man, is it really getting good.
Okay.
I'm really excited for I think there's only 2 more episodes left. I think it's 10. But yeah, that's getting really good. Tom Hardy is just so good.
Tom Hardy has been teasing that there's going to be a second season.
There should be.
You said it's on Paramount?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say that, I'm drawing a blank on the other guy that plays the main character in it.
De Niro?
No, it's...
Smith.
No, he's a really... it's not...
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
Brosnan? Brosnan. Yes.
Yeah. So he's probably the worst character on it.
He wasn't a great James Bond to begin with, so that doesn't surprise me too much.
No, he wasn't a bad James Bond. They were just bad movies.
Bad movies.
Hey, remember that invisible car?
But like he's very like, so his accent is like pretty bad, and he's like really over the top, like when he's like mad or whatever. It's just like not believable. Like
a little overacting, chewing the scenery. Yeah.
Like Travolta in The Punisher.
Oh, you stop that. He was amazing in The Punisher.
I think that's what we're saying, though.
Yeah, but like it's kind of distracting in a lot of like these like intense scenes that like it's like everybody else is like it has like an appropriate level of like, you know, bringing what they bring to the scene and, you know, whatever, and then he like just goes like over the top of everybody, and it's just like you didn't really have to do that.
Do you feel Pierce is a worse British accent, even though he's British, than me?
No, you're far worse than he is.
I was going to try to do an impression off with Grant Kirkhope.
You would have lost
on my panel on on Sunday, since he was Scottish. But, you know, I didn't want to take the limelight from him.
You got too intimidated when he started talking about his testicles.
Yeah. I was not expecting that route. But yeah.
And you shouldn't ask testicle leading questions.
I apologize.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, I guess so.
I
don't think there's much that... My son and I watched Scream 3. We're going through that franchise. The weakest of them all. And it's funny because in Scream 3, Neve Campbell, she really didn't want to come back for it. And I think she was like just like wanted to take a break from them all. And so they filmed it and they promised her, and she was on screen for 18 minutes.
Okay.
So
she got her wish.
Yeah. I think it was 18 minutes in Scream 3. So, but then she's coming back for Scream 7.
Huh.
So
she had her time away.
That's true.
And is ready to go on.
So yeah. Anything else anybody really watch?
I started, up to date, I think, the new season of Criminal Minds.
Okay.
2 episodes in.
Is this 3rd season?
Of the streaming only.
Evolution.
Yes.
I saw the 1st season, but I never got to the 2nd season yet. Is it worth it?
If you liked the 1st season, then yeah, continue to watch it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, seemingly has been doing very well for Paramount.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, like some of these streaming channels or streaming services. Like Netflix picked up Peppa Pig and Sesame Street this week because they're making a now push for kids shows, which is funny. Because 10 years ago, they were really big on kids shows, and then they kind of got rid of them and then came back. But they've been slowly building the kids thing. It'll be interesting, like some of these streaming channels. You know, we had a lot that kind of faltered in that. Pardon me, Fox is coming out with one this year. Oh, there it goes.
Bye, Molly.
ESPN is coming out with one.
They already have one.
They have ESPN Plus, but now you can get ESPN. Like, actually, ESPN. So, yeah.
I don't know what the difference will be.
Can you not get ESPN on ESPN Plus?
I don't know. Can you? I don't have ESPN Plus.
Well, if you have Hulu, then you have it.
Yeah.
If you have Disney, actually,
you
have Hulu and ESPN Plus.
So let me see here.
Like, the only thing that I've ever like noticed or seen that was on ESPN Plus were like UFC prelims that like aren't anywhere else.
So it'll be $29.99 a month.
Nope.
Service will offer access to all of ESPN's content, including live games, programming on ESPN's other networks, and ESPN Plus. If you bundle it with Disney Plus and Hulu, it's $35.99.
Nope.
Let's see here. Include live games, programming on ESPN2 and the SEC network, ESPN on ABC, studio program, documentaries, and more.
I already don't watch ESPN, so I don't think I need to pay money to not watch it.
So I have YouTube TV, and they have SEC channel, ACC channel, which is wonderful for baseball season, like college baseball season, because you can get all those games, and it's wonderful.
I bet you won't be able to when this comes out.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I don't see anybody paying $29.99 for it.
No. So by doing that, are they saying that like the games that are on just like ESPN as part of your streaming or cable package, like you won't be able to watch those without having the app?
I don't think so. Okay. Their idea is that they want to hit the people that cut the cord and don't have access to any of this. You cut the cord, but here's $30. So
yeah, it's pretty much if the only reason you haven't cut the cord is because of ESPN, now you can just pay us the money and
here you go.
Keep your cable.
You can buy an annual subscription for $300 per year. That's not the worst. In addition to you can select a plan which offers all content on ESPN Plus for $119 a year. So $419 a year, you can get everything. Wow.
Or I can just not watch ESPN.
Yeah, I just keep doing what I'm doing and save myself $419.
You get all 7 of ESPN's domestic linear networks in addition to ESPN on ABC. It will offer 47,000 live events a year. Well, that's great. I can't wait to watch running up the slide programming that they have when people run up the slide and they try to get to the top and they put like baby oil down.
So I guess
we watched that the other day.
So I guess that's not coming to the Hobie network this fall.
No, the sliding network, the sliding.
Yeah. I guess we lose it in the bidding war.
It might be worth it if they can show the world's strongest man like in May when the competition is had, and not wait until Christmas time as how they've been doing it forever.
Well, the good news is, think of all the baseball games we'll be able to. Oh, never mind. They don't have baseball after this year.
Oh, well.
How about NHL?
Does ESPN get NHL now?
I don't know. I think they do. They have ABC,
but
it's mostly on like ABC, NBC, and TNT or TBS.
It seems like every year a different channel is showing the game,
hockey.
So I never know who has the NHL.
Jeff, let's be real. Even if they had ESPN, even ESPN did have hockey, even with this subscription, they would only show 5 games a year.
That's true.
4 of them would be the Rangers.
Only 4?
Yes. I was very happy to know that when I was working out in the gym this morning, they had ESPN Sports Center on. Top highlight for baseball, Dodgers. They lost 9-5.
Yeah, they got swept by the worst team in baseball this weekend.
They got swept by the Rockies?
Second worst.
Third worst, Angels.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, this is your top story? Like, stop fucking doing it with the Dodgers. Nobody fucking cares.
Actually, a lot of people do. That's the sad part.
I know.
Yeah.
They've lost 4 games in a row at home. They haven't done that since 2018. Okay, I get that as a story, but we don't need to see those highlights right off the bat. Like, how about St. Louis? And as much as I hate St. Louis, they've won 13 out of 15. Let's talk about them. No.
Reds are on a 5-game winning streak.
Yeah.
I mean, but ESPN has never done that.
No, they won't.
They always bring up certain teams in each sport, and those are the teams they will lead off everything with. No matter what story is going on in the middle of the country, you're only going to get the 2 coasts and Dallas.
So then, speak of streaming services, Fox is coming out with one called Fox One. Access live streams and on-demand content from Fox News, Fox Sports, FS1, FS2, Fox Business, and local stations. That's nice with the local stations if you don't have it.
How much is that going to be a month?
That's what I'm looking at here.
Are they taking their stuff off of Hulu then?
They might be.
Fox revealed plans to launch a standalone streaming service in February, just weeks after plans to launch the sports streaming platform Venue fell apart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that fell apart. That was like all those companies that had sports. They're like, let's get a big one. And then they're like, that's not going to work. Nobody's going to get the right thing. Yeah. They did not say how much it is.
Oh, good.
Because why would they?
If it gives me access to Fox News, then I don't even want it to
stop it down the hall
to my computer.
Well, my thing is this, though. Like, I do like that they have, like, you can, if you don't have YouTube TV or something like that, right? My thing is, I would love to get rid of YouTube TV because it's a lot of money per month. I feel like I'm back on cable, right? So, but my thing is, though, it's unlimited DVR, which is really nice. And my thing is, though, I can't, like, do I want to go to each streaming app every morning? So my wife watches Good Morning America, say.
Yeah.
She has to go to the ABC app or CBS, whichever one.
Yeah.
She has to go to that app. And then you got to go to, or I think it's on Paramount Plus, I think, or one of them. That's CBS, whatever. Anyways, you get what I'm saying. Like, then you want to watch this. You got to go there. And it's like, it's just a pain in the ass.
I think, well, it's a pain in the ass, but by the time you pay for all of them, you're going to be paying more than what you're paying for YouTube TV.
$5.99 a month for. Oh no! That's not it yet. They don't know yet. Oh, $20 per month.
So you get ESPN and Fox, and you're at $55 a month.
Yeah, right there.
So you
might as well just keep cable.
Yeah, you add in.
Might as well do YouTube TV and be done.
That's what I mean. Like,
yeah,
I mean YouTube's what, like $79.99 a month now. It's like 80.
I think it's a little bit less than that, but yeah, it's in that
like
area.
It's like $80 a month.
Yeah.
But what I think is one of the greatest features of YouTube TV that I don't see anybody hardly ever talking about is the fact that you can customize your guide.
Yeah.
So, like, there's a bunch of bullshit channels on there that, like, I'll never watch, and I can hide those, and I don't ever have to see them again.
Yeah, and it's because there's, like, a Walking Dead channel.
There is.
And I was like, oh, that's fun. And then I'm like, I'm never going to watch this shit. Why am I have it?
So, like...
NBA TV, delete it.
Yep. All the Fox News.
Stop it, down the
Fox
hall.
Business.
Why is that down the hall?
I don't know.
We're talking about an entertainment
That's
channel.
true.
It's not a news station. It's an entertainment station. Literally ruled in a court of law.
Like,
They're not news.
but yes, there is a lot of things that you can. I think there's a tennis channel.
There is.
I got rid of that. The funny thing is, there's like 8 NFL networks, and I think it's because if you do your
Red Zone.
and that.
Yeah.
But it always annoys me because I'm like, I should have 2. I should have 3 NFL networks.
No, your Sunday ticket is on there.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay. But it is nice. It is a very...
I think that's like... I think that's a very... it's a great perk that I don't... Like I said, I don't think hardly anybody talks about it.
So, and you can also do favorites.
Yeah.
Which I screwed up, and I have sci-fi as a favorite, and it's the first channel I see when I turn on my YouTube. I'm like, I gotta change this, and I just haven't yet.
So you can do it numerically,
Yep.
you can do it alphabetically, you can do it by favorites. So like it's totally customizable for each person's use, and that's something that you could never do with cable.
No.
Like you just had to scroll through 487 channels.
Damn it, I gotta go back.
And like if you didn't know the numbers by heart, like...
Yeah. Damn it, where's Commando? I knew it was on there somewhere.
And, once you get, like, through, like, channel, like, 412 through 419, where it's, like, all the Latin hits.
Yes.
Music stations. It's like, oh, come on. But, it's wild, man, how, like... I mean, with other subscriptions and stuff, there's
so many.
Netflix.
There's
Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN, Apple.
But there's so many, like, even small ones. MGM had one.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
AMC
what?
has one.
BritBox, which is fine. It's, there's a lot of British. But, like, there's so many. There's the Smithsonian app.
Like, basically all of the movie channel, like, Stars.
Yeah.
Showtime, which is now part of Paramount. But HBO Max or
it is now HBO Max.
It's officially like done, or is it's going back?
It's going back to. I don't know if it's officially done, but
still say the best was
I have not stopped calling it that in the last 2 years anyway. So
yeah,
I did like last week they released it, and it wasn't a PR stunt. Like somebody released it. John Cena was doing promos as Peacemaker for Max. And he's like, Peacemaker coming to Max or something like that. And they released it on Twitter. And literally, while he's doing the promos, you hear a guy in the back go, it's changed to HBO Max again. And he's like, are you fucking kidding me? So then he's like, they're all like, you can just hear the people off camera talking like, what do we do? Do we do promos for Max or HBO Max? Like literally live, time. And Cena's like, do you want me to do it as HBO Max or Max? What the fuck? Do I have to read all these things again for HBO Max? And he wasn't getting mad. He's just like, I need an answer.
Yeah,
like,
just tell me what I
what
need
am
to
I
do.
doing? But it was
I don't
funny.
have all day. Get your ducks in a row.
It was just funny that was so. Some other ones, Crunchyroll app, streaming service. I think that's for anime, if I remember.
Okay.
Let's see. You got Acorn TV,
Is that for BBC stuff? Or
BBC, Pluto TV, AMC Plus,
Yeah, AMC Plus. I know.
Criterion Channel, Discovery Plus. That's gone though, isn't it?
I thought
that's
that
part of Max.
Max now.
Okay.
Same with HGTV. I think that one got folded into Max as well.
Well, first I think that went into the Discovery.
and then yeah.
Let's see here. Disney. I was just trying to see if
Food
there's
Network is also with Max
Yep.
and whatnot.
Yep.
Max and Discovery Plus. There it is. Let's see here. These are a lot of Mango TV. No, that's China. Sorry. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Apple Peacock Plus, Stars. Which who the fuck subscribes to Stars app anymore?
I mean, they had Outlander, so that was a big one that everyone.
Oh, was that the only way you can see Outlander was through Stars?
or you had to like add it to your cable,
Oh,
so you had to pay monthly for it or just subscribe to the app.
Well, you can get Stars through Amazon Prime.
now, yeah,
Is it?
you
Okay.
can do that or just subscribe outside of a soul.
okay.
There's BET Plus, BritBox, Fubu TV. That's more like a network thing. Acorn TV, Shudder. That's the horror movie one,
Oh, okay.
which actually got really good reviews. I know a couple of people that have subscribed to it, and they do make their own original content. Philo. Thank you. Let's see here. I was just trying to see. Blaze TV. Angel Studios have their own app. IFC Films Unlimited has their own app.
Is Angel Studios the one where like
Neil McDonough.
a lot of his movies recently have been going through that?
Yeah. They actually just did that one that was popular, the Easter one, the animated one that we talked about.
Yeah.
That did really well at the box office. Sundance Now, WeTV Plus. My God. Who does that? They have 100,000 subscribers.
I guess the question is, what's the cost of something like WeTV Plus?
I would say what, $4.99? Yeah. I would
So
say
they're
it's gotta
making
be cheap.
$500,000 a month.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, that's $6 million a year for something I've never heard of.
Oh, it's free to download.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
It's
you
free
made
to have the app.
Yeah,
They
sorry,
don't
never
charge you
mind.
to own the app.
To see the content on that app, you got to pay.
It doesn't say how much,
Oh,
obviously.
that's crazy.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, but like I don't know, it just comes in waves. I feel like with the streaming stuff, like where these two combine or these three combine, and then 2 or 3 years later, this one splits off, and
well, and Peacock's going to have trouble too because they're going to lose WWE Network to Netflix.
Yeah.
In America, it's already gone everywhere else, but in America, it's through Peacock. And then I'm like, what am I going to get Peacock for after that? I mean, they have a couple of decent shows, but I'm like, nothing that I'm going to.
The thing Peacock has going for it is, at least up until now, it's been affordable.
Yeah.
Because they always seem to be running $20 for a year or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, they do have football. They said that football is keeping it afloat. Notre Dame football is keeping it afloat.
Yep.
And there was something else. They said WWE Network is helping it.
And I mean, like all of the shows on NBC, like
Correct.
all the Law and Orders, all the Dick Wolf shows, like the streaming for that. They still have Yellowstone.
Yeah, they do have Yellowstone.
They have original stuff that is pretty. Oh, I mean, it's okay.
Yeah.
Well, isn't Peacock where you get the traders?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Maybe we will keep it then. Never mind.
But they got
People are
like
good traders.
They've Twisted Metal is coming back. The second season of that.
I enjoyed that.
It was so much fun.
If it didn't have a lot of other shows, Twisted Metal is not the one I would get the Peacock for. Or like,
but
I would be like, yeah, I'm good without the cock. Which is also coming to Fox on Mondays this year.
I got the cock.
What's that?
I got the cock.
I got without the cock.
Without the cock.
Yeah, that's at 9:00. So there you go.
What is that show about?
They're trying. It's a reality show that they're trying to catch a chicken, and chasing it around. It's a reality show.
I don't think that one's going to make it.
Yeah, I
don't know. I'm just telling you what it is.
I thought it was going to be a reality show about people sitting around not being able to watch Peacock.
Yeah.
That's a better option. Okay, so that's it.
We can
adjust.
We can workshop that and
Yeah,
see
let's
if
do
people
that.
are interested in that.
Because they can't watch Peacock, the only thing they get is people wrestling chickens.
There you go.
It's just the scene of Rocky trying to catch a chicken
Repeatedly.
Over and over again.
on
Well,
repeat.
it's 9:00 on Mondays out in Fox, so get ready.
That's
excited about that.
That's going up against Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. Wibbly Wobbly is on Mondays, too, on CBS from 8 to 9. So, rumor is that they're going to make a spinoff and do that from 9 to 10, but
I thought Wibbly Wobbly was shown around the clock, except when we had something else to
it's not
put on.
ridiculous, is it?
Not yet.
Not yet. So, yeah. Speaking of TV, per Collider.
Collider?
Damn it, I actually said it right. Per Collider. Shit. The Wizarding World is getting a massive real-world upgrade.
The real world is going in?
Yes.
Real world Harry Potter.
Coming to ABC on Mondays at 8.
Not MTV.
Nope.
What?
Yeah, wouldn't it be CBS? I mean, they're at least Viacom.
Nope. They bought the rights.
ABC
8 till 9.
ABC did?
Yeah.
Real world Harry Potter?
Yep.
Wow. Who's the host?
Yeah, that's like
The twins.
ABC affiliated with Disney, who doesn't have Harry Potter.
Yes. That's why it's a little weird.
And who doesn't have the real world.
Hey, money talks.
I don't think it's the Harry Potter TV series, the Harry Potter books. It's just a guy named Harry Potter. So, sorry.
But it's the Wizarding World.
Oh, it just says Real World of Harry Potter. Anyway, so moving on. As HBO prepares to bring Harry Potter back to TV screens, Warner Brothers is reportedly investing $1.25 billion into building a fully functional mini town in the UK studio at the UK studios. The new set, designed to support multiple seasons of the upcoming series, will include new roads, multi-story car parks, enormous soundstage hangars, and a host of support facilities to sustain a production of the scale.
Oh, okay. So it's not like in like a theme park or something. This is for the actual filming of
the series. It's a lot of money. Producers are also building a school for the young cast so they can actually
go to school.
Go to school.
That'd be cool. Where'd you go to school? I went to Hogwarts for real.
Yeah. As well as medical center and special facilities for animals featured in the show, from owls and rats to horses and spiders.
Oh my!
Yeah, it's going to be basically a small metropolis, but it will not only provide the backdrop for the show, but also the facilities for the huge cast and crew needed. Let's see here. In the Harry Potter show is Janet McTeer, Papa Esidu, as Cervix Snape.
Cervix Snape.
Severus Snape.
Cervix Snape coming to the porn channels this year. John Lithgow as Albus Dumbledore. Nick Frost as Hagrid. Paul Whitehouse as Argus Filch. And Luke Thalen as, I can't even say that, QQ. Cornelius
Quirrell.
Yeah, that's it. They have not announced who will play the kids. So, yeah. Schedule will come out in 2026. Their idea is that it's going to be 7 seasons, 1 for each book.
Ooh.
Or possibly 8, I think. They might do the last season in 2 seasons.
Like their last
book.
for the movies?
Yeah. So it's 7 or 8 seasons. Or
one season when they realize no one cares anymore.
See, I don't think that's the case. I think it's going to be popular. People were bitching like, you can't redo it. It's like, who the fuck cares? Let them redo it as a TV series. You're going to add stuff because these are the same people bitching. And I'm not a Harry Potter person. I'm not against it. I just never really caught my eye. But these are the same people who are like, you left so much out of the movies that's in the books. Here's your chance. And now they're like, you can't do it.
Well, now the reason is political, which I guess I'm not allowed to talk about here.
Well, J.K. Rowling, yes.
Yes. So people are saying do not support anything that will make her money.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad people that have written good stuff.
But you don't continue to give them money. You can go.
A lot of people do.
Well, yeah, bad people do.
I mean, Mein Kampf. Mein Kampf.
I don't think Hitler still makes money off of that.
You don't think his trust does?
No, I don't think they do.
Okay. Let's see here. So that's a new thing there. I was just kind of going through some of the news here. Did you guys see on our Facebook page at the History of Bad Ideas? Please follow us. We put a lot of entertainment news up there. Welcome to Derry, the It prequels TV series on HBO Max.
I did not see that.
Oh, the trailer is good. Did you see it, Brian?
I did.
Oh, I have to look that up.
I think what they're doing is it's in 1962, which is kind of odd because they said go back to where it begins. And I'm like, well, in the books, I think it actually began in the 1800s.
Yeah, well.
But what I'm thinking is that this is connected to the movie somehow. And I'm wondering if one of the kids is like a father of one of the kids in the new movies and that.
Well, I know the movies
grandfather.
pretty much moved everything up a generation.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it could still be. I mean, the book began in probably about 1962, where that's where that story began. But then they talked about when the weird stuff going around in the city started was about 100 years prior to that.
Well, Stephen King, supposedly the rumor is that he has final say on a lot of this stuff. They have to go past him. But it looks like, and Brian, correct me if I'm wrong, it looks like an African-American family moves into Derry, is kind of greeted with a little racism from some of the town residents. And then it looks like some African-American kids go missing, and the cops don't really care about it that much or put as many resources into it. So then the kids start investigating more. And it looks
really good.
It looks creepy as hell.
It sure does.
So yeah, go to our Facebook page. You can take a look at it. That comes out this year, I think it said.
I believe that is correct.
I think the fall of this year. That's fun. Brian, did you see the new movies?
I have seen bits and pieces of the first one. I have not seen the second one.
I've seen the first one and really enjoyed it. I never got a chance to see the second one. I just never went back to it.
So the person who doesn't like horror movies is the one who saw both of them.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like the first one and second one?
Yeah. No, I mean, they go together.
Yeah.
It's not really that's dropped off so much. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's, just a continuation of the story.
Yeah, it got good reviews. And is it Skarsgård?
Yep.
Who plays Pennywise? He does a great job in it. So I'm looking forward to it.
He's going to be in the TV show?
Yep. And I like that it's set back, I like some of those that are set farther back. I like horror movies that hit that, I know we give it a lot of hell here because it was not a good film, but Cowboys and Aliens, not a great film with Daniel Craig, Harrison Ford, but at least it was different. Aliens in the Westerns, you never see that.
Yeah.
And now we know why. But it was not a great film, but it was an interesting premise. So
yeah, looks good.
And then, do you guys have anything you want to talk about? Because I have another thing, too, if you guys want to.
One thing I noted, or that I saw, that I was thinking about was, so the TV show SWAT.
Yeah.
So it got canceled, or didn't get renewed after, I think it was, I want to say, the last 3 seasons, it, on the bubble, got canceled. So many people got pissed, renewed for another season, and then they canceled it again. And then the day after they announced that the show was canceled, they announced a spinoff with just Shamar Moore as the main character.
SWAT Exiles.
But so it's him and like
whole new cast.
Nobody that was in any of like the 9 seasons.
Did you see his response today?
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
he is burning that. He is burning everybody. His he did a video thing, wasn't it? I read it.
I didn't actually see the actual like what he said. I saw that he had posted something, and then like the article, the headline of the article just says like, it's bittersweet to do the spinoff, but I'm not apologizing for moving forward without anybody else.
Oh yeah, it gets better. In it, he says he's the Tom Brady of the team. Everybody knows it, and sometimes, just like Tom Brady, you keep the guy with the franchise that brings in the people, but then you trade the tight end, you trade the wide receiver. So, as much as I love the old staff, I am the Tom Brady of the team, and I'm not saying I'm Tom Brady, but I am the Tom Brady of this team.
It sounds more like you're going to Tampa Bay instead of staying in New England.
He's being called back from retirement in it. And gets a cast of new people to help or train.
I watched the first like 3 or 4 seasons, and it was actually pretty good. Mm-hmm. Like I really enjoyed it. I really like the movie.
I do too.
The movie was really Colin Farrell, Jeremy Renner,
Samuel L. Jackson, Dan from Sports Night.
Yeah,
Travolta.
No, Travolta. No, he was not.
No.
It was enjoyable.
It was really good.
I wish they would.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah. I wish they would have done a little bit more like when the convicts, like, I'll pay $100 million to whoever gets me freed.
Yeah.
Like when they're. I wish they would have done more with the gangs, like trying to come get and people strange. They did some.
But I mean, they only had a limited time in the film, but like. Yeah.
That was on maybe 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And I watch it every time.
So, but like I just kind of lost it after,
so many seasons.
And
well, it's network TV. Also, you have 20 episodes for.
Yeah.
So SWAT Exiles, interesting part about that is they're filming all 10 episodes this summer. They don't have a network for it. So. It doesn't even have a home.
There's enough services out there we just went over that someone will pick it up.
Wii TV Plus.
Coming to Wii TV this year. We should just do next year an all Wii TV schedule. SWAT Exiles will be on its season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just funny to me. Like, obviously they, with the cast and being on as long as they've been on, it gets expensive, and the ratings seem to always be pretty consistently like good for that show.
Yeah.
So like it had to have been a cost. Do you
think though that, and again,
I just am curious how much he's making like per episode.
My other thought is, did he go behind the scenes and go, "Hey, give me a show"?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
What do you think about this spin-off show just so he could be the star again?
I mean, he plays that character very well.
Mm-hmm.
He's very good in that role. But it's just like anything else where, after 4, 5, 8 seasons, it's like,
Let's see here. He's worth an estimated $22 million.
Well, he's not making $1 million an episode then.
$175,000 per episode.
What?
Yeah.
That's very inexpensive.
It does seem like it, yeah.
But I mean, I know they have like a huge, but I'm sure that as many people all the actors they have, plus I'm sure it's an expensive show to make, but still,
yeah. That's the latest. That was 2023. That's the latest I could find.
Interesting.
Yeah. Before we get into some other things here, so on Entertainment Weekly, which is all online now, we talked about this a couple weeks ago about roles that actors almost played in that.
Mm-hmm.
These are some different ones here. Madonna as Catwoman in Batman Returns.
Yeah, I remember hearing that rumor earlier.
She turned it down. Let's see here. Demi Moore as Alphaba
Elphaba?
in Wicked in the 1990s.
Didn't know they were going to ever make Wicked in the 90s.
Were quick the rights to the Gregory Maguire's 1995 novel were quickly snatched up for a movie adaptation.
I guess that was even before the staged musical.
Yeah, Amanda Seyfried was going to be Glenda in Wicked, the new one.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. Millie Bobby Brown as X-23 in Logan.
Ooh, that would have been.
I think that could have worked.
I like Daphne Keane, so I'm fine with that.
I'm just saying that
it could have worked.
I think that would have been
fine.
Okay, yeah.
Gwen Stefani, as Jane in Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I don't think that could have worked.
Yeah, I mean, the movie or the TV adaptation?
Movie.
Okay.
2005.
So instead of Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
That's the movie that broke up Brad and Jen.
I know. I thought that would have lasted. Eddie Redmayne auditioned for Kylo Ren in Force Awakens. He said, quote, I was trying again with different versions of my kind of Koopa, like the breathing. Yeah. And after 10 shots, the casting director was like, you got anything else? And he's like, no.
After 10 shots, they say he's not breathing heavy. He's not Darth Vader.
Everybody knows Chris Farley was cast as Shrek originally.
Did you see any of them?
They released the Chris Farley version of it.
Yeah, where I mean, I guess it was not finalized, just sketchy looking scenes, but it was like so weird seeing Shrek not with the Mike Myers Scottish accent.
It was weird. John Krasinski, everybody knew, was almost Captain America. Let's see. Will Smith turned down Neo in Matrix, but now they're making a Neo. They're supposedly making another Matrix with Will Smith now.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know.
Money grab?
Matthew McConaughey as Jack in Titanic.
It would have been a far different film.
Oh, God, yeah. Wow.
All right. Did we just hit an iceberg? I think we did. All right. We're okay. Time is an endless circle, just like that iceberg. You see a lot on top, but underneath is a lot more of that iceberg. You just don't see that. It's like a person's soul. All right. What you see on the outside is just a little bit of that person. Everything's underneath, like an iceberg, because it's timeless.
The only way you know that's Matthew McConaughey is because you throw in the all right.
Yeah, there's nothing none of that sounded remotely close to Matthew McConaughey.
Rose.
No.
Rose.
No.
All right, Rose.
No.
Rose?
No.
Rose.
No.
All right, Billy Zane. You and me right now.
Still doesn't sound anything like Matthew McConaughey.
All right. I'm Matthew McConaughey. O.J. Simpson was almost the Terminator.
Yep. You know why they didn't cast O.J. Simpson? Because he was so lovable, they didn't think people would believe him as a cold-blooded killer.
He really showed them.
Yep.
Maybe he was just method acting. Let's see here. Emily Blunt as Black Widow. She had to turn it down, though, because she was in...
Mary Poppins.
Yes.
It could have had Krasinski and Blunt.
Yeah.
Together as Avengers. Robert
De Niro as Josh in Big, Tom Hanks' role.
Wow.
He was actually cast in the role of Josh. It fell apart because he had a scheduling conflict. Totally, the casting director said,
a different movie
Is
completely.
it like a totally different movie in my brain?
Wow.
I don't even know how you do that with De Niro, right?
I can't picture it.
Wow.
I mean, it would have been a completely different movie. He would not.
It would have Yeah, it would have.
He could
Are you
not
fucking with me? Oh, are you fucking with me? I'm fucking big now. I'm Robert De Niro.
I mean,
No.
can you imagine him on the pianos?
Right. Yeah.
Glenn Howerton. That is funny. Robert De Niro on the piano.
Playing the big
piano.
No, I could not see Bob doing
And he
that.
was like older in that year in 1985 too. Like,
I mean, I would believe it if you told me he was going to be playing Robert Loggia?
yeah.
If he was doing the Robert Loggia.
No, he was Josh.
R as in Robert Loggia.
Oh,
as in, oh my God, it's Robert Loggia. B as in, by God, it's Robert Loggia.
Glenn Howerton from Sunny in Philly as Peter Quill in Guardians of the Galaxy. He was next in line if Chris Pratt turned it down.
He's kicking himself.
I think
Kicking Chris Pratt.
I think he could have.
I don't think it would have any.
It would have been different.
I don't think it would have been anywhere near as. I don't want to say successful. The character, like Star, you know what I mean. Like I don't think he would have made Star-Lord what Pratt did.
Yeah, it would have had a different vibe if
I
Glenn Howerton.
think you would have had to rely on the whole cast to support it.
I think I mean,
They did eventually.
They did. I mean, but like.
I mean, if you look at that series, Guardians of the Galaxy, every one of those characters started getting like as popular as Chris Pratt's as Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Especially by the third one. Like everybody had, and not that the third one is, the third one's good.
Well, they had to do that to keep them all together for all three films.
Yeah.
Like Batista.
Yeah.
Like, they had to give each of them a little bit more each movie.
Yeah. Still say the second one's my least favorite. Because the parts with Ego really annoy me.
Yeah.
The other parts, like with Rocket and that, is good.
Well, what the second one had was Baby Groot.
It did have Baby Groot.
Have Baby Groot.
Third one was good. I really liked third one. It went darker, but let's see here.
Not to interrupt, but
yeah, go ahead.
Like the third one, I saw somebody list ranking all the Marvel movies, MCU movies, and they had like Guardians of the Galaxy 3 like number 2 overall or something.
The second one?
Or the third one.
Oh, third one.
They had it like as the second best MCU movie of all time. Or
it's good, but
and I'm like, wow. I mean, But then I was thinking about it, and I'm like, the stuff about Rocket and the Rocket's backstory,
that was tremendous.
But all the other stuff, I felt was weak.
Yeah,
on the planet or whatever that the high evolutionary set up, and the running through the space station or whatever, like that all felt fairly weak to me.
The space station part felt very much like the prison break from the first one. Yeah,
I mean, the Rocket backstory is what drove that, but then once you weren't telling that story and just telling the
story
stuff that of them trying to save Rocket in the present, it wasn't as good as I don't think even the second movie.
With the backstory, it's like you knew that his friends were all going to die because he escapes, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, this is heartbreaking. Speaking of that, IndieWire just released 2 weeks ago, before Thunderbolts came out, ranking all 36 movies, MCU. Okay. Eternals was the last one.
Oh, that was definitely not the list I read.
This is what I have an issue with. Captain America Brave New World was 35. It was forgettable, but it wasn't that bad.
No, the list I read included with Thunderbolts, and Thunderbolts is pretty high up there, but the person who at least wrote the list put Eternals a little higher and said, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this, and I'm like, I love it.
Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumanium was 34.
Oh, Quantumanium. Okay, yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine is 33.
Oh, this guy's going to get a lot of flack.
The Incredible Hulk 2008. Yeah, well, Brave New World is definitely higher than that. Like, I have an issue with that. I have an issue with Deadpool and Wolverine. The Marvel's at 31. That's the newer one.
Yeah.
Thor Dark World is 30. So that's funny because Thor Dark World
is usually considered the bottom of the barrel of that or Hulk.
Doctor Strange.
And the Multiverse of Madness?
No, Doctor Strange. The first one's good.
The first one's a lot better. The second one isn't all that great.
Avengers Age of Ultron, which when it came out, I didn't think it was a great, but the more you watch it, it's not. It's
the weakest of the Avenger movies. Mm-hmm. And no, it's got some really good parts. It's got some. When you get to the end, I think it kind of didn't quite
hit the landing.
Hit the landing.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Thor: Love and Thunder was 27.
Yeah, that should have been lower.
Worse.
Worse, yeah.
Chris Hemsworth actually did apologize, saying that he shouldn't have gone slapstick as much with Thor. And supposedly Thor 5 he's going back to a more serious role.
Okay. I mean, it worked for
the third one. Yeah.
With a little bit of humor, but then they doubled and tripled down on the slapstick humor for that one. And I love Taika Waititi, but I think he overdid it on that.
I like the ending to Love and War. I really did. What's that?
Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder, sorry. Yeah, Love and Thunder. I really did like the ending.
They had a good ending, but getting to it.
Yeah. They had part 1 and part 3 were good. Prophet was not. I mean, part 2. How do you get to Prophet?
Underpants?
And I won't go through them all. Ant-Man and the Wasp was 26. And Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness was 25. I think Ant-Man and the Wasp is enjoyable. It's forgettable, but it's enjoyable.
Yeah, I mean, it's towards the bottom. It's in the bottom half of my list.
Black Widow's 23. And then let's see what we got here as we go through. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is 22. No. That's a beautiful film. Now, it's not the typical MCU. It basically is one long funeral procession. But
Wakanda Forever didn't hit all the right key. I mean,
I think they needed more Black Panther, but Namor, who I can't stand, I thought he was wonderful. Spider-Man No Way Home is 20.
No Way Home is the third one?
Yes. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay. That was the thing. I think the one list I saw had Spider-Man's all weird and over the place. And
I apologize. Ant-Man and the Wasp is the sequel. I forgot about that. Ant-Man's 19. Ant-Man and the Wasp is 24 or whatever.
You said that.
Yeah, but I was thinking in my head that Ant-Man and the Wasp was the first one.
Oh, okay.
So I apologize.
Hey, it's 929.
I will fight somebody on this. Captain Marvel is 18.
Avenger? Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I love Captain Marvel. I really do. Guardians Galaxy is 16. There's Guardians Galaxy 2, sorry.
2, okay.
Is 16. 3 is 15. Is 14 the first one? No. And then, let's see here. Avengers Infinity War is 13. Endgame's got to be up there, right?
Ooh, Endgame should be number 1.
Oh, it does have Thunderbolts, 12.
Okay. Infinity War 13. Wow.
So then you got 10. You got Iron Man.
I haven't heard Iron Man 2 or 3.
They were back farther. I didn't go through. Yeah, I just skipped some.
Okay, good.
This one is awful. Thor was number 9. It's not an awful film. Should not be in the top 10.
Yeah, it's not a top 10. It was okay.
The Avengers is 8. Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings. I don't have a problem with that. Is 7.
Yeah, I would have it up that high.
I would do maybe 10 to 13, 10 to 14.
I don't know if I'd have it that high.
Spider-Man Homecoming is 6. That's the first one. Thor Ragnarok is 5.
Oh, Homecoming. Okay. Thor Ragnarok is 5. That's way too high.
It's funny, but...
Okay, Homecoming was the good Spider-Man. No.
I haven't seen any of these movies.
None of them? I thought you watched some of them.
Hey, Brian, these are all the movies you got to catch up on.
Like, maybe 1 or 2 of them that you guys have just said.
He saw the Marvels and
Thor.
then,
You saw Thor, didn't you?
I saw Thor.
Okay.
Yes. I've seen, the
of all of them to watch, he saw Thor.
He saw Phase 1.
Yes.
I have seen Phase 1,
Hey, Brian.
and I'm 23 behind.
You only have 5 phases to go.
And all the TV shows.
Yeah.
Captain America: The Winter Soldier is 4.
Oh, I've seen that.
Avengers Endgame is 3.
Have not seen it.
Endgame is 3. Oh, no.
I do love this one. Captain America: The First Avenger is number 2.
That surprises me. Most people wouldn't put it that high.
I love that one.
Is that the one with crossbones?
No.
Okay.
That's the one with Stanley Tucci.
Hey,
Right.
we buried the hatchet.
We did not.
Yes, we did.
You keep saying that.
I have
like
not made fun of Frankie yet. Frankie
All right.
Productions.
Yet.
For all the listeners at home, Jason claims that he and Brian have buried the hatchet over Jason making fun of Frank Grillo's production house by calling it Frankie Productions.
Yes.
Because Jason said they buried the hatchet.
And I bought him.
A Funko Pop of Crossbones.
Yes. But
Yes.
I've yet to make fun of him since then.
Jason
He
says...
didn't actually ask for forgiveness or
No.
apologize.
No. Jason says, Brian, I bought this to bury the hatchet. Oh, that's so cool. What is it? Oh, it's Crossbones Funko. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, man. All right, so we buried the hatchet. I'm still going to make fun of him, but we're burying the hatchet.
From this point on, you only can get mad at me for stuff I say now.
But that makes your entire apology
The whole
quote,
premise
unquote,
of you buying
false.
it is under false pretense.
Is it?
It is.
I don't believe that. Am I the bad guy here?
Yes.
Are we the baddies?
Are we the baddies? And finally, not to go through all them, but I went through a lot. Black Panther was number 1. So I have no issue with that. I like Black Panther.
It's a list.
Yeah.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
This guy's pretty
Mine
wrong.
is different.
But yeah, so there you go. So,
We did have a singular listener feedback.
yeah, go ahead.
It's obviously from the same...
A-Pans.
Yep.
Number 1 fan can't give himself a nickname.
Paco Suave,
Oh, yeah.
the Jewel of the Licking, Chili Billy,
Dunkaroo Doug.
8-Bit, who gets to keep his title as 8-Bit for another year.
No new mascot this year.
Yeah.
Kurt Rambo expert.
Yeah. Fat Shady.
Just to let you know, Paco Suave is coming to CBS at 10 p.m. on Tuesdays. Just to let you know.
Beaver Nugget.
Yep.
Beaver Hip. Paco Suave, what is that?
It's about Pierce Brosnan owning a winery, and his brother-in-law Paco Suave is trying to take it over and kind of like sabotage it.
That sounds like shit. Well, is Doug cast in this?
Yes,
Doug.
and Pierce Brosnan. It's okay though. Pierce Brosnan does a Spanish accent, so it's okay.
Oh, I thought he was going to do like a...
Why wouldn't Paco Suave do the...
Because he's
accent?
British.
Paco Suave's British?
Yeah.
What kind of show are you making
Not
here?
a good one. It's on CBS at 10 p.m. on Tuesday.
CBS has pretty good programming, let's just be honest.
Not this time.
I will not watch that. So it's just Doug. Doug says, who was the Irish gentleman who played Family Feud Saturday at the Super Cincy Expo? My daughter was in love with his accent.
Okay, so we played Family Feud, and this guy came up, and it was 3-on-3, and his daughter and her boyfriend called the dad up on stage. And he came up, and he's like, what the fuck is Family Feud? And they're like, have you never played Family Feud? He's like, I'm Irish. I live in Ireland. We've never seen Family Feud.
How does he not know who Steve Harvey is?
Fun fact, he ended up coming over to America and playing for the MLS Minnesota team for 6 years.
Oh.
Yeah, he was a footballer.
Yeah. So, really nice guy. We saw him all weekend. And so if he's out there, it's like a misconnection. If you know who he is, tell him get in touch with us at hobiepod@gmail.com. Brian will check that. Or Facebook page at the History of Bad Ideas.
Like Doug's daughter is what 13, 14?
15.
15 now?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a misconnection, Jason.
No. I misconnection that we don't know his name is what I meant for between Hobie and him. Very nice guy. He spoke Irish in... He spoke Celtic.
Irish.
He spoke Celtic to my niece and loved it. So, Scab Randall really appreciated it. So, spoke
We
Irish.
had a lot of Canadian of the years in attendance this weekend.
Yeah, and not to keep going back, but we do want to thank everybody that showed up. We do want to thank everybody that helped out. Randall Holt, Canadian of the Year, showed up on Friday night. Blake showed up, so I appreciate that on Saturday. Doug, Scab Randall, you two guys, me, Brad. Hi, I'm Brad. Who else was there?
Are you doing this on purpose? Are you doing this on purpose? Okay. Because I was about ready to reach across the table and
Dr. Dano's there. Dr. Dano was there, so it was a good time. So thank you, everybody. Yeah. And also, Kate, my other niece was there, too. So appreciate that. But yeah, Dr. Dana did a great job. She was a great scorekeeper. You and Doug were great timekeepers. So got it right.
We did do an excellent job.
Jeff, do you got some top 5 music over there?
Oh, I guess I need to hit the button for that, huh?
Well, that would be helpful.
Wait, we're not going to talk about Final Destination being like the smashing hit right now? #1 movie in America?
All right, might as well turn that off because...
Sorry.
Yes, let me get it here. Jeez, we don't... oh, God.
I'm just saying, I feel like we should talk about that.
Final Destination. Let's see. Bloodlines. Soared to a franchise...
It's time for Box Office Bombs.
What's going on? Final Destination Bloodlines soared to a franchise record opening. It's per 411 Mania, where I get all my news. It's made a massive $51 million in the opening weekend, an overperformance when it was expected to open. Nearly doubled the previous best for the Final Destination films, which was The Final Destination, of $27.4 million in 2009. It nearly tripled the $18 million the Final Destination 5. Oh, no, that was decent, actually, in August 2011. This is another win for Warner Brothers because they also have Minecraft movie and Sinners. Mm-hmm. They originally thought the film was going to open 35 to 40 million, but soon became clear that those expectations were history when it scored 21 million on Friday.
Yeah.
5.5 million on Thursday. Let's see here. It's a positive sentiment toward the franchise, which has long been considered a favorite for horror fans. Incredibly positive buzz leading up to film's release. Let's see here. Has a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow.
The previous best on Rotten Tomatoes was 63% for it. It's got a solid B+.
Oh, that's a B+.
Yes. It also had some savvy marketing efforts. Basically, with the picture of the logs on the on semi trucks.
They had logging trucks driving around towns with.
And add another 51 million overseas for 102 million worldwide against a $50 million budget. It is expected to make about 140 million domestically. That's impressive.
That is very impressive.
#1 for the week.
Yeah.
#2 is the Thunderbolts with another 16 million. #3, Sinners with another 15 million. A Minecraft movie had almost another 6 million. Whew. And The Accountant 2 with another 4 3/4 million.
Yeah, Minecraft is at 417. That's
one of the more funny quotes of the weekend was T.C. Carson during his panel.
Mm-hmm. He was in Final Destination too.
Yeah, saying it's so funny seeing millennials get triggered by a logging truck.
That is true. That is true. It's a fun film. It's a fun franchise. I will say the race car one, the NASCAR one, that was awful. But the other ones have been really fun.
Wow.
And they're just, you know what you're getting when you go into them.
Absolutely. Friend of the podcast, Ryan Nemeth's girlfriend is in this movie.
In Bloodlines? Okay.
She is.
And real quick news, Clown in the Cornfield, which we've been talking about a little bit. Well, I have. It's up to $7 million worldwide against $1 million budget. So good for it. It had a good opening week. It was in the top 5.
And when you gave your Minecraft, that was just the domestic.
Oh, 417, yeah.
Yeah, worldwide, it's at like 930.
Oh, it's going to hit $1 billion then.
It's on its way to $1 billion.
That it is.
You know what? That is fun because whether it's good or not, it's a phenomenon that people in the theaters are having a blast with it.
Yeah.
It's an experience.
It's an experience that, you'll remember.
Yeah.
I remember this happened when we went to see this movie.
And to be fair, probably the second one, the sequel's probably going to be bigger because people are going to go into it expecting a phenomenon, like a fun atmosphere. I have no problem with that.
Problem is, did they shoot their load in the first one? Do they have more clever references to make?
Oh, I'm sure they do somewhere.
Are there enough clever references in this
No,
game?
but they're still going to do Chicken Jockey.
Yeah, but they've already done it. So
They're going to do it again,
that's
Jeff.
just stale then.
Hey, Jeff. Chicken Jockeys.
Two of them. Now it's
two chicken jockeys.
That seems
they'll have a French guy, a chicken jockey.
Oh, British. I'm British. You know what you could get?
I don't know what the hell that was.
You know what you could get?
What?
All right. That's a chicken jockey. I love me some chicken, and I love riding a horse, so call me a chicken jockey. All right.
I apologize to our listeners for this episode. It's
especially
not
new listeners are coming in from the expo.
Yeah, this is not one of our best. We went off a rail somewhere.
To be fair, we usually have an outline. This week we did not.
I don't think it's the fault of
not the outline.
Don't blame the questions.
I'm going to blame you.
Why?
You keep going to Matthew McConaughey impersonation.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay, fine. I won't.
Hey, did you guys hear? Did you hear that Kevin Spacey won an award at ConFest this year?
What did he win it for? Creepiest guy in the crowd?
No,
there's creepier guys.
Let's see here. He won
for K-Pax.
No, it was like a
lifetime award.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good for him. I mean,
blacklisting has happened more recently to a right. Oh my god!
Achievement award in Cannes. How do you say that?
Con.
Goons. Yeah.
Hounds.
Is this the beginning of a comeback for your career? Well, I'm glad to be working. I'll tell you that.
So from NPR.org, the first one I saw, facing new sexual assault allegations in the UK, actor Kevin Spacey was honored at the benefit gala in Cannes, France, which currently hosts the film festival. He was warmly greeted during a photo shoot.
Was he?
I feel surrounded by so much love and affection. It's very nice to be back.
Yikes. He might make my top 5.
Okay. Let's get to the top 5. What do we got here?
Boy, oh boy, weren't they great. That's the lobotomized monkey. And now, the top 5.
Top 5 for new listeners is usually we have one category, one top 5 that we look at. This week, since it's a wild card, we haven't done that yet. Wild card. We each have our own top 5, so it's going to be different probably. So we're going to instead.
I would be surprised if you guys came
that
up
would
with the
be
same
funny.
top 5 as I did.
Brian, what's your top 5 this week? And you can go through all 5.
I'm going to go around and
Okay, fine, we can do that. No, because that'd be confusing.
That's the best part of it.
Okay, top 5.
My top 5 is going to be the top 5 people who I would like to see at the Cincinnati Comic Expo.
Okay.
Coming up October 24th through the 26th.
There you go.
At the Sharonville Convention Center.
Get your tickets now. Hobie will be there. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is going to be Frank Grillo. He is in the upcoming Superman film.
Yep.
We are doing a Superman themed.
Yep.
What's wrong?
I would love to interview him.
You will never step anywhere near him if that ever happens.
Tell me. Nope.
I
can't.
I will tell him to fight you, and he will.
So, Mr. Grillo.
Did you just call him Gorillo?
Yes. Tell me why you left Marvel, please.
I've told you several times what what the quotes were and why he actually did it.
I don't remember that.
And that he actually didn't leave and start his own production company, which you seem to be stuck on.
Nope. Taking the high road. Buried the hatchet.
You have no high road.
I do. I see it. It's up there.
Jason, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is top 5 in honor of Norm. Cheers characters. Let's see here. Number 5, Carla, the sassy waitress. Rhea Perlman did a great job with it.
Rhea Perlman was great.
And always had a good time. And she always took down Diane, which is a nice job because I hated that character. Number 5 for you?
Number 5 for me. I did top 5 food-related Simpson quotes.
Okay.
Very specific. Yes. Go ahead.
My number 1 is...
Number 5?
Or number 5, I'm sorry. The first one, number 5, is waffle runoff.
Okay. From Homer.
From Homer.
Number 4. I think I know what your number 1 is.
Number 4 for me is it's a Bart quote.
Mm-hmm.
It was beer. Beer is the cheese.
Okay. You'll never find me, beer baron. Yes, I will. Number 4 for me.
It's the other way. It's I'll get you, beer baron.
Oh,
no, you won't.
Number 4 for me is Sam Malone.
Sam's number 4.
Yeah. He got a little preachy in the end, but I always liked him. Number 4 for you?
Number 4 for me, I'm going to go with Amy Adams.
Okay. I had to think there
Lane.
for a common thing for what is your top 5? Wait a minute. Okay.
Superman. I'm sorry. Comic Expo, hopeful guess.
Okay.
Yep.
Number 3?
Number 3 for me, I'm going to go with... let's go with Clancy Brown.
That would be good. I like that.
The Kurgan himself.
He was...
Eugene Krabs himself.
Yes. But also, he did, if I'm not mistaken, he did the voice of Lex Luthor.
Okay.
And Superman v. Batman Public Enemies.
Okay.
The animated.
I think that is correct, yeah.
Because that's the one where Lex Luthor gets elected president, I believe.
Rumor is that's what's happening in the new movie, too.
I like that. That's interesting.
Nah, I just don't buy it. I can't believe supervillains would ever be elected president.
My number 3 is Norm!
No, Norm's only 3 for you? Oh.
Yeah, I like Norm. Yeah. Number 3 for you?
Number 3 for me is 64 slices of American cheese.
63.
63 slices of American cheese. Gulp. 62 slices of American
Don't they show him like through the night and in the morning? Number 2 for you.
Number 2 for me is an open-faced club sandwich. After Mr. Burns, giving him golf advice, tells him he needs to use an open-faced club sandwich.
My number 2 is I hobied it. Coach and Woody.
Hobied.
Yeah, I like them both. Coach, I did not grow up with as much because I was a little bit younger. Woody was the one that I relate to, but then when you go back and watch the old ones, Coach is hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
So I went with Coach and Woody.
I like how Coach and Woody were pen pals.
Oh, that's right. They did do that.
That's Woody came to town looking for his pen pal after Coach had passed away, and it turned out they mailed each other pens.
Coach had so many great lines. Number 2
used to write? No, we mailed each other pens.
Number 2 for you?
Number 2 for me, I'm going to go with Justin Hartley.
Could talk to him about his Aquaman pilot.
You could talk to him about Tracker.
Could talk to him about Aquaman pilot that never got picked up by CW.
Or you could talk to him about playing Oliver Queen in Smallville.
Yep.
Or you can talk to him about This Is Us.
Oh, yeah. How many times did you guys give speeches to your family? Number 1 for you?
Number 1 for me, Kevin Costner.
How does it feel to spend $30 million on a film?
of your own money.
Of your own money.
It was
Question
only 30?
2. Yeah. Question 2.
I thought it was like 300 million.
It might have been.
Yeah, I think you missed it by a factor
Missed it
of
by
10.
that much. Number 2 question. Why did you leave Yellowstone? And number 3, when does Horizon 2 come out?
Well,
That's
if we're talking Superman and I'm asking Kevin Costner a question, it's like, why did Jonathan Kent sacrifice himself there unnecessarily?
bingo. That's a great question to ask Kevin Costner at the Comic Expo.
Just stay there. There's a tornado. I don't even need super. I can just walk over to you and like help you over here with your twisted ankle.
But you can move faster than these people can see.
No.
I think you can save your father.
No. It's fine. It's fine. My number 1, Cliff Clavin.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Kelly.
I actually did like Kelly's character. Here, I'll give you some good quotes. How would the Civil War have changed if Abraham Lincoln had octopus tentacles instead of a beard? Interesting little article here. It says the average human being only uses 17% of his brain. Boy, you realize what that means. We don't use a full 64%. Let's see here. Another one. Where is it? That's when you say one thing when you're actually thinking about a mother. I don't know about that one.
A mother.
It's a little-known fact that cows were domesticated in Mesopotamia and were used in China as guard animals for the Forbidden City. So, there you go. Good old Cliff.
Actually, they had mommy.
It's a little-known fact that the tan became popular in what is known as the Bronze Age.
Boo.
And then this is for Doug. There's no rule against postal workers not dating women. Just works out that way. So there you go. Number 1 for you.
You said you think you know what it is?
I can never stay mad at you, sandwich.
That's it.
Yeah, when he sees a sandwich by the curb next to the radiator.
In the garbage because he was hiding it behind the radiator. Started eating it, made him sick, so Marge threw it out, and he went out and hugged it. I can't stay mad at you, Sandwich.
Oh, my God. We use that a lot in our group. Can't stay mad at you, sandwich. We did have some listeners send in some stuff. Sean from Pittsburgh Nerd.
Yeah, give us a top 5, Sean.
Top 5 YouTube channels. Tavarish. Vinwiki. Vinwiki. Chris Van Vliet. That's the
Van Vliet.
Vliet. Yeah, he's the wrestling interviewer.
Oh, that's why I had no clue what that was.
Hoovie's Garage / April's Garage. And Pat McAfee.
Fuck.
Let's see.
That's terrible.
Terrible.
We had one on Twitter.
Okay.
From just a normal listener, no special treatment,
Celebrity Jacobo?
no celebrity status attached.
Superstar Jacobo.
No,
Oh.
just a normal listener like everyone else.
Okay. Celebrity.
Nope. His top 5 are his top 5 summer snacks.
Ooh, I like
I
that.
like summer snacks.
Number 5, ice cream sandwiches.
Okay.
Those are good.
Number 4, fresh squeezed lemonade.
I like that.
Number 3, corn on the cob.
Grilled.
Well, no. Raw.
Freshly picked right out of before you don't even shuck it. You just
You're just eating the husk.
eat it.
And eat it face forward at your face. Like a dick.
Like a dick.
Like a dick. Touched for the very first time.
Sorry to ruin your list, Jacobo.
Yep.
Like a dick.
Number 2, seeded watermelons.
Ugh.
Ooh, he likes to see.
No, get me now.
So he can spit them.
Number 1 is unseated. Is non-seated water.
No.
A nice watermelon grilled. You know, you put a little salt, put it on the grill.
And then his number 1 is flavor ice popsicles.
Ugh.
You ruined the list.
My kids love those.
I hated.
Jacobo, are you 10?
Like, those were the popsicles we had growing up, and I
Yeah.
always wanted good popsicles.
Yes.
I remember cutting my corner of my mouth on those plastic
Yes.
knives they put in there.
And another fellow listener, Dana Gardens, had a response to Jacobo's list. Dana Gardens' top 5 summer snacks. Number 5, Bud Light Lime.
Okay.
Number 4, Bud Light Lime.
I've seen a trend.
Number 3, Bud Light Lime.
There's a theme coming.
Number 2, Bud Light Lime. And number 1, Bud Light Lime.
So what are you saying?
I think he likes the limers.
I'd have to put Summer Shandy ahead of Bud Light Lime.
I tell you, if it's cold enough in the summer, the limer is hard to beat.
Brian, do you have a Mad Libs over there for us?
Yeah, where's the Friends Mad
It's in
Lib?
there. It's in there.
Are you sure?
Should be. We had a Friends one, right?
Yeah, we had it at the Cincinnati Comic Expo.
Thought I put it in there.
Did you unpack it from the...
Is that it?
No, that's the dirty one.
I did unpack it.
So I unpacked my adjectives.
We gotta have a friend. If not, you can do the adult one.
Nope.
I mean, I can do it if you want.
Nope.
Thought I had it in here. Threw it in here.
You don't. If it wasn't with the rest of them.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll find it.
It's probably still in the container.
Oh.
Okay.
I saw it.
Well, then let's just do...
This is on the other chair out there. Might be. Might be.
Let me look.
All right.
Get your headphones.
So while he's checking,
Uh-huh.
what do we want to talk about?
Bloody, what do I know?
Oh, no. Don't make me mute you.
Okay, damn it.
Nope, he does not see it.
Oh, no, I failed.
Go into the garage.
No,
I mean...
failed. It's
I
okay.
forgot.
Go
We
into the
still have
bunker.
the Dr. Pepper peep.
We'll do that when Jim comes back.
I know, but we don't know when he's coming back. I don't want to, air out all the peeps because I
Correct.
don't like them stale.
I don't either. Okay, this is how we end most episodes with the Mad Libs. This is Brian. He's going to give us a good Mad Lib here.
And this is Wild Card Mad Libs.
Yeah. Oh, God.
All right, Jeff, give me an adjective.
Flatulent.
That's a good one.
Jason, give me a verb.
Lactate.
Wow.
Like that.
Jeff, give me an exclamation.
Wow, an exclamation.
Wow.
No, I don't want wow.
Wowzer.
Yowzers. I'll go yowzers.
Yowzers. I hope I get one of those.
Jason, give me a place.
We will do dumpster.
A dumpster. That is a place.
It is a place. Down at Fraggle Rock.
Dumpster is a legal brand and not a generic term for the waste disposal units.
Who knew? You learn something new every day.
Because it was not an acceptable word on Word with Friends, is how I found out.
Okay.
Jeff, give me a verb.
Throb.
Yeah, baby.
See, why do you got to do that?
What? I was just saying, yeah, baby, good job.
No.
That wasn't me.
No, I know it wasn't. Jason, give me a noun, please.
Scrotum.
Jeff, give me a letter of the alphabet.
Q. The
Star
most
Trek villain.
obscure one.
And a Star Trek villain.
Jason, give me a person in the room.
Anakin Skywalker's in the room. Mrs.
Uh,
Peacock's in the room.
Katie Cassidy.
No boy.
I direct it.
Jeff, give me a verb.
Disassociate.
Good call. I like that one.
Jason, give me a verb ending in ing. That's where you give me a verb that ends in ing.
Swinging.
Jeff, give me a noun.
Bistro.
Jason, give me an adjective.
Fat.
Jeff, give me a noun, please.
Prestidigitation.
What does that mean?
It means do magic. Or the act of doing magic, because it's a noun. The noun.
Magic.
Prestidigitation.
There's magic in the air.
Digitation. Okay.
Can you feel?
Jason, give me a past tense verb.
Usually ending in ed, but not necessarily.
Trot it.
You got a dirty look.
I did.
For your trotting noise.
Jeff, give me an adjective, please.
Ooh.
Quietly.
That's an adverb.
That is adverb. Luscious.
Forgetful.
Ooh.
Or luscious.
Luscious.
Forgetful. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, God damn it.
Oh, yeah,
part of the
baby.
body.
Oh, yeah.
Part of the body.
Yes.
And you already did scrotum.
Yeah, baby. Let's do... Let's do G-spot.
I don't think that's a real part of the body.
Oh, it is.
I don't think it exists.
Jeff, finish this off with a number.
69.
Yeah! He did it! He did it! Yay! He did it!
All right, so this is an office Mad Lib.
Okay.
This is titled, Who's Your Worm Guy?
Oh, no.
You got a worm guy?
I got a worm guy.
Creed always seems to have something flatulent to say, no matter the occasion. Let's lactate out some of his best.
Kind of works.
Yowzers, man. I live by the dumpster. We should hang out by the quarry and throb things down there.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I live by the dumpster.
I already won the scrotum. I was born in the U.S. of Q, baby. Did one of you tell Katie Cassidy that I have asthma? Because I don't. If this gets out, they won't let me disassociate. If I can't scuba, what am I swinging towards?
Okay.
I want to do a bistro, but real fat-like. Not enough.
Fat bistro.
Not enough to make a big prestidigitation out of it, but I know everyone trotted it. One stunning, forgetful cartwheel. Have you ever seen a G-spot with 69 toes?
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
That's why it's made up, huh, Jeff? Because nobody wants 69 toes around a G-spot.
That would be the worst G-spot ever.
Yes.
Nobody wants a toe near a G-spot.
Let's see here. Bad idea of the week. Pardon me. Number 812.
We've done 812 before.
833. Having Katie Cassidy direct episode.
We've already done that as a bad idea.
Bad idea of the week. Spending $1.25 billion on a set for Harry Potter.
Is that a bad idea?
I think it's a lot of money. I don't think you're going to get it back.
If they do 7 or 8 seasons, absolutely.
Okay, well, fine. You come up with a bad idea.
Bad idea number 347.
Okay.
Jason's Matthew McConaughey impression.
All right.
That low?
Well, I mean, a lot of his other impressions are below that or ahead of it.
I thought that should have been like just double digits. You throw it into triple digits.
All right. Yeah, Brian, I like the way you think.
We're updating that to bad idea number 44.
That's right. I stay the same. I get older and the numbers go up.
So Roger says goodbye.
We did titles.
Yeah, we got to do titles.
Oh, I wanted to shut him up.
Title for the show? I wanted to shut him up. Fat Bistro is another one.
Fat Bistro. I got, he sent a bribe, but I left it in the car.
I had that one.
You missed an O. Testicle leading question. Cervix Snape. Are we the baddies? He spoke Irish. Not our best effort. And like a dick.
Oh. Touch for the very first time.
And Mr. Gorillo.
I took the high road. We buried the hatchet.
You took no high road.
We buried the hatchet.
No, we didn't. You keep saying that like something happened. You just bought me a Funko Pop. That's all that happened. And I am very grateful and appreciative of that
We
Funko
buried
Pop.
the hatchet.
But we didn't.
I almost called him Blake. We buried the hatchet, Brian.
Now he's insulting you. No offense to Blake.
No, we didn't.
None taken to Blake Bot. Okay, titles for the show, Brian?
Cervix Snape.
I do like that one. Okay. Well, change approved.
So we're doing cervix?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
We'll be back next week.
We're going to get a huge pregnancy bump this week.
We'll be back next week.
See what I did there?
Back to an outline.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Who knows?
We might do wild card again.
Wild card!
Will we, though?
No.
This is
But we might.
This was a pretty organized wild card, actually.
I mean, not really.
Well, no, but, you know. Anyways, Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. Not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas. Podcast.
You are listening to a Hobie.